I apologize for what happened. Something completely unprofessional. I accidentally done doxed myself, so I'm probably gonna have to go back and delete that. So I should know. Might as well do it now, really quickly. Oh fuck. What happened? I used my Twitter account. Apparently, that's it's fucking stupid. How you can't even use Twitter, and like you basically fucking need a Twitter account just to use Twitter. Like that's complete bullshit to me, honestly. So I have to log into one of my gimmick accounts. Okay, hold on. I got another stream rolling. I need to check, see how it's doing. Okay, we're good. We're good. We good. We good. We good. Okay. So, uh, what I said, Niji Sanji, stock, any colored stocks plummet. I'm not even gonna go into the stocks. So we're just gonna go straight into the bullshit. Share the screen. Okay. So we're gonna go to Ichisanji En official. So February 5th, they terminated Selen Tatsuki. They stated all their reasons in here. It's complete fucking bullshit. And like you can even see they got community noted. Lack of communications with creators resulted in delays in Selen Tatsuki commission payment to creators. And now, and ever since the termination, she went back to her past life account, Dokibird. Okay, ignore that. And ever since that's been going on, Dokibird's been getting a hella successful. I'm talking, she broke 50K subscribers in like one day. And then, while all that was happening, on February the 10th, Niji Sanji drops this. Notice about the February 11th Japan Standard Time Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Special Battle event. After consideration of the current situation, which the current situation was um, all the talents in Niji Sanji were like facing mass unsubscription because in Doki Bird's tweets she mentioned a bully within the agency, either be staff or one of the talents. So people were like, unsubscribing to everybody from Niji Sanji to try to find out who the bully was. After consideration of the current situation, we regret to announce that this event will be delayed so we can dedicate our full attention to prioritizing and ensuring the quality of our livers' well being. You notice now how they're now just caring about hold on. Give me a second. I'm in hold up. Hmm. Well damn, I got okay. Anyway. You notice now how they're just now caring for the well-being of their streamers. If only they could have done that for Selene, because like I don't know if y'all heard, she like because of all this bullying that was going around, she made an attempt on her life, and that accident in the hospital wasn't an accident; it was a suicide attempt. Literally, like she said, she made an attempt on her life. And now Niji Sanji decides to care for the well-being of their livers. We plan to reschedule this event for a date in near future, and we will inform you when the new schedule has been confirmed. We sincerely apologize for the short notice, and we greatly appreciate your patience. And you can see how the comments are taking this. Shareholders must be really angry if you're pretending to care all for a sudden. The impact of Selen Tatsuki on your financial results be negligible, which refers to somebody in their document to their investors. They said the termination of Selen Tatsuki will be negligible. I'm surprised by the sudden change in attitude. Please make their well-being your priority permanently. I highly doubt that, considering what recently happened. We will get into that soon. Where were you when Selen needed your support? That is a good question. Where the fuck was Nijien? Probably they were probably just chilling in the yacht, just doing all that. All right. Now, like I said about the, making sure that they care about the quality of their livers. Um, on February 12th, Niji Sanji, no, no, on February 12th, livers Elira Pandora, Vox Akuma, and Ike Evelyn, they all gathered together to make one big video, and we're gonna check that out right now. So we're gonna go to Elira Pandora's Twitter account right here. This is what the tweet is referring to right here. Hi everyone, thank you for your patience during my absence. Myself and some others will be speaking about the recent situation in 30 minutes from now with this video, a message from Niji Sanji, where Elira Pandora, Ike Evelyn, and Vox Akuma, they all gathered together to speak about this whole situation on behalf of Niji Sanji. And if you're probably wondering, oh, the video can't be that bad. No, it's fucking terrible. Basically, what they did, they said all this shit about Selene, like how, um, I didn't really watch the fucking video because I don't want to. But they were saying, Selene's actually a bad person. She's not good. And that, the document that she gave her lawyer had, the information of a VTuber, two VTubers, her, Anna, and Millie. Like, personal locations, all that stuff. Basically saying that Selene was going to dox them. They were at risk of being doxxed. And there was all this shit going around. And let's just click on this tweet and let's see how people respond. This is really disappointing and even a bit dark sided that a company and its current talents aren't above parting ways privately. But we gotta watch the entire Facebook breakup drama. Seriously, damage control is minding your own business at this point. This is gonna damage each liver in a bad way. Yes, like Elira Pandora, she's been suffering major losses in sub counts. This was extremely disappointing. Oh no. Hashtag Kurosanji, like, because the Niji Sanji logo has a rainbow, and they're practically acting like a fucking black company. It's a Japanese term for, like, when a company doesn't treat its people well. So they replace Niji with Kuro, which is, the Japanese word for black. Kurosanji. You guys are the worst at PR. Instead of owning up on your mistakes and doing better, you played the blame game. Learn to do better. Now, these comments ain't nothing from the comments on YouTube, so I'm just gonna pause this. Gonna log on to YouTube. Let's check these comments, shall we? They didn't lock the comments. Yes, that is probably one of the worst things to do. Not lock the comments. At some point, you really just have to ask yourself whether it's worth sacrificing your soul for a job and a company that exploits you and your fellow workers. And the whole stream is just black. Like, wow, yeah, very fitting. Apart from this part where, like, they show stuff from the legal document about Selene, but we're gonna ignore that. Now, a lot of people are just, poking fun at this. They're saying they had a black screen because they didn't want to show Ike, Alira, and Vox being held at gunpoint reading off a fucking piece of paper, which probably is the truth. If you are homeless, just buy a house. If you're a bully, just leave. Same energy, by the way. So apparently, there was no addresses. So what's cooking? How can these guys come back to streaming after this? Yes, because even if we look at the live chat replay, Nobody was supporting this. Like during the live chat replay, they were spamming L Kurosanji sink the yacht, which is a reference, how the CEO of any color owns a yacht. They're basically saying sink that shit, sink the yacht, like they sink the Bismarck. It's an issue for the lawyers. One of the people in the stream said that, I think it was Vox. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch it. I don't want to watch it. It's complete bullshit. Let's see. Oh, in my opinion, I do not think it was a form of harassment. Well, since you exonerated yourself, I guess you're in the clear then. Especially since you preceded that with the statement on how your actions were reasonable given your level of anxiety. So which is it? Were you awful because you were stressed out, or did you do nothing wrong in the first place? Feel free to consult the legal documents that only Selene and her lawyers, any color, and their lawyers should have seen before construing another response, I suppose. Oh shit, yo, we got some good videos. I'm gonna have to watch these later. That. No, let me put those on my watch later. Sorry. Okay. You guys just fucked your career, bro. I would have stayed out of this. This is a legal issue between Any Color and Doki. All three had no right to look at the documents that were supposed to be shared between the lawyers, not the livers. And seeing how everyone is pushing everything back onto Doki is completely insane. You guys should have just stayed out of this if you thought anyone would take your response well. Now, another thing from these comments is there was a comment saying, like, they don't condone the harassment of anybody. But a lot of people were saying that, this video is saying we don't condone the harassment of anybody, but fuck Selene. And from what I've heard about this video, like I've tried to get short and abridged versions of it. That's completely true. They're basically saying don't harass anybody, but fuck Selene. Like they just gave her a big ass middle finger. And after that train wreck, Nijien dropped their response video. In this video, the CEO of Any Color will be addressing concerns that have arisen as a result of recent events regarding the contract termination of Selene Tatsuki. And the CEO in the flesh and blood, he comes onto the camera and just talks about it. What sucks is that the first thing he says in this video is like, we would like to apologize to our shareholders for saying that the termination of Selene Tatsuki would be financially negligible. We have made the unfortunate use of the word negligible. Like, wow, what a way to open up your video by apologizing to your shareholders and investors instead of the people. Fuck, wow. And as you can see, the comments, the replies to this tweet: sub to Dokibird, Nijien activating corporate mode after seeing Selene's success as Dokibird. I forgot to mention that video from a Libra Pandora that was released. That was released the moment she went live too, and she just wanted to play Neopets, a fun little cute animal game. And during the stream, she found out and had to cut the stream short, and it fucking sucks. Which way, VTuber fan? As we get a little comparison between Any Color and Hololive, which this one was celebrating uh, the Peko VTuber. It's kind of funny how their company is called Any Color, and they could have chosen any color, but they chose black for the background. Yeah. Well, what a way to solidify Kurosanji. Let's see. I just wasted 6 minutes and 35 seconds of my life watching a sinking yacht. The effect of this video on your reputation will be negligible. Lol. It's like yelling help when the entire building has already burnt down and there is nothing but ash and rubble. Like that's what it seems. And from what I've seen in the comments of this video, they're basically saying that this is Niji Sanji's way of saying nah to like the whole to like the whole ass situation, and it has been a fucking dumpster fire. Now, during Dokibird's stream when she was playing Neopets, she also released a statement to follow along, and we're gonna read this. But I will advise that this does contain some heavy shit. So if you can't handle it, then I recommend just pause. I recommend just finding another video or something, or just take off your headphones, hit the mute button. We're gonna get into some heavy shit. I was ready to move on. I had made my last statement, and I haven't looked at anything regarding my past for a full week. I didn't look at anything regarding legal documents or anything regarding my situation since I moved back to Doki. I wanted to be hopeful for the future and never interact with that site again. So to see it all come back and reopen a wound that I was ready to heal from, and to have to talk to my lawyer again on how to respond. The document mentioned was at first made to document my thoughts and history with evidence so that my lawyer can see the general picture of what was going on. Sorry. And if there were issues that should be addressed. It was first made during my darkest time mentally, and I wrote everything on my mind little by little at the time. I made the document thinking that it was never going to be public to anyone but my lawyer, although it was a document filled with my personal information as well privacy information that should not be public. There were no other addresses or specific locations mentioned. Regarding a recording, this is not intended to be anything other than a distribution test for planning of a collaborative event between two people, which happened to be left over from one test recording. And I never recorded any other conversations with anyone. The recording was never shown anywhere in a legal setting, and there were no other records. However, I regret that it was mentioned, and I am sorry to all parties affected for the misunderstanding of this. Jesus Christ, my eyes are hurting. I requested that I just wanted to move on. Sometimes I didn't hear anything for days from the lawyers and the other side, and felt like I'd be alone and isolated for a long time. It made it so hard for me mentally. On February 5th, my lawyer discussed and said it would be best to show the document I wrote to the other lawyers, as we have not heard from them for a week or any negotiation talks or given a meeting to discuss after my request to part. It was never intended to be used for anything else. I've asked my lawyer to convey that and have communication that the document as it was written wasn't going to be released anywhere. And my lawyer did so when sending the document. Less than 2 hours later, less than 2 hours after my lawyer sent the document, the termination notice came out. I was very shocked, but thought that was the last time I will hear or think about the document, and that this, personally, in my own opinion, was the end of the lawyers and legal involvement. All the communication was done between lawyers in Japanese. Things are not black and white, and everything gets more complicated and muddled when lawyers are involved in a different country. When things are conveyed to multiple parties through different degrees of communication, everything turns into different narratives and different translations. I thought it was over, and I've accepted what happened and ready to move on. Everything I posted to the public about the situation was a response. If it was a month ago, it would have been different, as I was angry, but I was also very alone in my head. But it's not a month ago, and I've accepted it. I wanted I wanted it to be neutral and private, but now the whole world is involved and the public is watching every step that happens. Now this is the part where it gets heavy. I'm not perfect and I have my faults. I had to watch my dad cry and break down in front of me for the first time in my life last night. Despite everything that has happened, please show kindness to all parties involved. There are real people behind the monitors. Now this is what I consider the VTuber embodiment of I have no enemies. Solange could have easily dropped the names of the bullies and witnessed all of her fans just go on a huge witch hunt on the bullies to make sure they never come back to streaming or affiliate themselves with Nijien anymore. But because of how unfathomably how unbelievably based she is. She just doesn't drop it. She literally just said, "I have no enemies." That it's crazy how one indie VTuber can handle this situation better than a fucking agency. One of the reasons why I wanted this to be private is that the internet can be a cruel place, and I knew this would happen the moment this type of notice drops. What I didn't reveal to anyone, and only my parents and therapists knew, was that it was not one attempt, but two, which happened a few weeks after the first. My parents found me in time after searching for me for hours before anything happened. I was in a really dark place and do not wish this to anyone, and no one should go through what I went through. I reveal this now, not for pity, but to state that no life, no matter what, should be risked for ego or winning anything. There are no winners in this. Please don't make it like high school. Treat everyone like adults and with some empathy and kindness. For those who wish to see the receipts or documents or anything else, hoping I will reveal them, I'm sorry, but these are things that should be private and, if needed, between lawyers. Revealing private documents and talking about the details within will only just make things worse and more complicated as outside parties get involved and will just hurt everyone. No one deserves to be pushed over the edge. So many people have got hurt and involved, even if they were innocent, even if they were innocent bystanders. In the end, I will always be here to respond, and that is the only thing I will do in public. I hope this will be the last statement I ever have to make. And she also dropped one in Japanese. Now, unfortunately, uh, uh, nobody can respond. But let's just take it to quote retweets. Retweet. Why is it raining on Valentine's Day? Please support this bird. I wish you the best of luck to Doki. I wish the best of luck to you, Doki. You can see how much support she's getting. Every ex Nijien fan after reading this. I can't tell if this is. Wait. I'm assuming they're talking about, like, like how they're practically just hating on Niji. We will respect Doki's wish to leave this matter alone, even with full, un- undiluted fury towards that company. This is heavy. All I can say is hope everything will get better for you and your family. Stay strong. Even after this, some people will continue to support this shitty company, which I understand because they're Oshis, but they're they're because they're Oshis are they? But this girl, this sweet girl, had to go through hell because of them, and at this point, we all just want this company to burn to the ground. By the way, second attempt. Now, here's a funny thing. Whenever they mention people will continue to support this shitty company, there's been a new hashtag going around. And if you're wondering who this hashtag is for, you'll see right here. Positive span for Nijien. Now, what's going on is like people are trying to, like, like say, yay, yay, positivity for Niji Sanji English. That shouldn't be happening. Niji Sanji made a fucking mistake. Like, bro, there are so many people in there that deserve to not even have a fucking platform. And yet these motherfuckers will remain blind to that and say that Niji Sanji are still the good guys. But thankfully, most of the tweets that you'll find under this hashtag have been hijacked by people who actually know the true colors between the true colors of Niji Sanji. Positive spam for Niji En. I love how everything is just people shitting on Niji. Elira and her clique had the bright idea to try to and get some sympathy. LMFAO. And you see this nice artwork of just Selene straight up laughing. Positive spam for Nijien? Really? Christ almighty, in the name that is pure and holy, you guys are sorry as hell. I deeply apologize for breaking it down. Holy, this is this is how it feels like, honestly. God, this is golden. Hosts a charity stream about suicide prevention. Joins the dog pile on an ex coworker that attempted on her life. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, Vox. Vox Akuma. Well, actually, Solen harassed me. Doki almost commits the end. Vox, but me though. It's interesting how he hasn't lost subs from the blowback. Chinese Fujo is working overtime, making new YT accounts. To be fair, Vox deserved it. Doki becomes so depressed she almost ends her life. Vox, but she recorded me. Wah! Be Vox Akuma. Make charity streams for suicide prevention. Dunk on someone who attempted to commit suicide. Yes, like in the a letter from Nijien, Vox literally just straight threw her, not even threw her, she dunked her under the fucking bus, and it was terrible. Positive span for Nijien. Yeah, let's look at the positive side of things. Look at their fucking stocks. God, I can't speak. And just see how they're tanking. Yeah, that's some positivity right there. Here are some of my favorite Niji, Sanji, and En talents. Truly amazing content, just just such a positive experience. P.S. A huge congratulations to Elira Pandora for getting her most viewed live stream a couple days ago. The like dislike ratio is amazing, and with extensions, you can see how it's just completely just hella dislikes. What the fuck? Oh, it's a scam. Jesus Christ! Did Niji come up with this? Because all the roads are pointing towards them doing this. Not to mention their recent track record of fucking up. Anybody using this tag are apologists for a black company that doesn't give a damn if their talents live or die. They actively push certain ones to self harm and harass them even after leaving the company. Those using this, those using this condone pushing people to suicide. And let's check these comments. These comments aren't very kind. I've checked them out on mobile. Me when I believe every 4chan are rats, but I thought it was the other side that was harassing someone. I guess it only works if you're delusional. Let me reiterate. Can't even show proof of the said harassment. Meanwhile, the Niji and livers are continued to be harassed for days because of one person claim. It's literally right above me. Again, delusional. I have what the hell is a R rat? Like I'm genuinely confused. What the hell an R rat is? Man, I sure do love watching my favorite Niji and oh, they're all gone. Yes, these are some graduated Niji and livers. I figured I'd contribute by posting an image of all my favorite livers. Oh wait, and as you can see, we have some that have graduated, including the recently graduated Pomu Rainpuff. All of you positive spam for Nijien when asked why you support a company that drove someone to nearly taking their life and treats their livers like shit, with only 2% of merch profits going to them, amongst many toxic things going on there. That cannot be more farther from the truth. Positive spam for Nijien. It isn't going to work. We all know what Niji did, and ignoring that if you are truly a fun fan, you should ask for answers. It's why I stopped being a fan years ago when some of my favorite rappers acted out and it was not excusable behavior. Because, Lord, they're adults, not kids. I do want to add a bit of context. I've been close to the situation Dokibird has been in. I'm having a fucking stroke right now. Positive spam for Niji. Dokibird on top. Oh boy, 3 comments. They can only be good. Yikes. Yikes. That's. Ooh. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Okay. Ah, ah, okay. Let's. Yeah, this should say a little bit about this person. Jesus Christ, I knew Twitter had brain deads, but you seem to be the cream of the crop. You are not better. And another one has appeared. It's like Pokemon at this point. When do I get my legendary? Or a shiny one? A Japanese Nijien fan. Niji fan. My contribute to this clown show. Never play. Ah, yes. The Nijisanji Defense Force, the NDF, seal of approval. When are we gonna get their battle hymn, huh? The NDF, the so I've been playing a lot of EDF. You know, if I had a nickel for two shitty companies that have a rainbow on their logo, I'd have two nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's strange it happens twice. We have Niji and LJN. It's been a while. My favorites. Oh wait, ex Niji now. So there's no more positivity in that place. Oh boy, we have 5 comments. Let's see. I recommend Mike Mika Melodica, but she's gone too. Scarl is an absolute delight. Actually, yeah, Scarl is an absolute delight because in one of her videos, she hearted a comment that said Kuro Sanji. That's absolutely fucking based. Positive Niji En. This tag is dumb. If somehow you can defend this company, you must be insane. So please go join your defenders and go down with the yacht. Hashtag sink the yacht. Hashtag Niji Sanji will fall. Sink the yacht. Positive span. Let's see. Here are VTuber groups who aren't Niji Sanji recommended. And here we go with the actual people, the brain dead motherfuckers who are supporting Niji Sanji. Let's keep it going. What's this? Oh, it's a gift. Yikes. Oh, okay, we're gonna skip over that one. Niji Sanji will fall. I agree. Oh, look at that. Let's check these comments. Hmm. Oh, it's just a Melissa. Nuh-uh. Oh, this is the a sinking the yacht song. It's actually a fucking banger, bro. Like this song is amazing. Sinking the yacht. You got oh yep. Here we go. Who is that? Vox. That's Illyra. Oh no. Is this hashtag a joke? You're supporting and enabling a toxic work environment and alleged bullies slash harassers. Have some respect for the victim. Me seeing the mix of positive and negative things. Let's check these comments. It is nighttime in Southeast Asia. Sisters are deployed. I'm actually from Southeast Asia, and we do not tolerate this behavior. You get whooped in the ass for being a bully or supporting one. It's really disappointing to see some Southeast Asian people are defending these harassers because we weren't raised that way. It's bitter click fangirls unable to admit that their favorites fucked up with that 15-minute video. This might perhaps shed some light on this matter. Oh, this Discord, yeah. If you want to go join it, go. Oh shit, it's been hijacked. Oh, damn. Okay. If you want to go raid it, if you want to go nuke it, do whatever. I'm not your fucking parents. I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad. I'm not gonna stop you from go raiding the server. So actually no. The moment I joined their server, like you have to verify, and it says we don't want hollow fags. Yes, they use the word hollow fag as that's a creative insult. Like oh no, my feelings. I'm hurt. I was called a hollow fag. No. Oh shit. Hold up. Sorry. We're going to use this Discord server to fight back against Niji haters and their lies. To show the truth about Selen's true self and to coordinate our support to all the livers. I know we already do it, but coordinate actions speak louder. or simply to talk with each other about the hollow up. Yep, here we go. Hollow facts, interferences, and banes. But if you don't want to join, it's totally fine. We're not leaving this side. We're still going to be able to fight without you flagging the baiters and bringing positivity to lighters and fans. This dude's absolutely fucking brain dead. Oh, great. Here we have another brain dead motherfucker. This whole thing is insane. I've never blocked so many people until this last few days, but worth it. I somehow gained control of peace on my timeline, and soon I hope the Nijien livers too have their peace. I will be patient and continue to trust the livers that I appreciate so much. Positive. This person is going down on a sinking yacht. Actually, no. All the motherfuckers that are supporting, that continue to support Niki Sanji are going down this sinking yacht. What the hell is an R rat? Like, I'm genuinely. What the hell is an R rat? Okay. So that concludes this segment. Honestly, this has been unorganized as hell. Like, I didn't plan this out. I just did this because fuck it, why not? Now, here's the big part of this stream. Yesterday on Valentine's Day, YouTuber Twomad has passed away from an overdose. If you don't believe me, this is what happens when you look up um Twomad on any search engine. YouTuber Twomad, dead at 23, investigated as possible overdose. Now, from what I've heard recently, I'm just now learning about the whole Twomad drama thing, like, the whole allegations made against him. And while it is sad to see Twomad, to hear that Twomad has passed away, like, I used to watch his videos a lot. I am a bit twisted on whether or not I should feel bad. Like, I know this is a shitty thing to say. Like, you should have respect for the dead. But with all this shit going around, I'm gonna need some solid proof. I need, like, a big confirmation on whether or not Tumet was this person that people are claiming him to be. But in the meantime, I do wish his family peace during this grieving. Like, he's young, 23. That's a really young age. Nobody should nobody should have to suffer like that, especially from an overdose. I'm sorry, I don't have much to say. Now, because this is an unorganized mess, we're gonna cut the stream right now because I've covered everything that I wanted to. Maybe I'll do a proper video if I can get the time to script it. But until then, my name is Anarchy Blackout. Thank you to the people who tuned into the live stream. I will see you all next time. Peace.